Here's what deeply changed my manifestation. The moment I realized this, the way I started creating in both my business and my life completely upgraded. Also the results. And also on the other side, the time required for me to receive my manifestations shortened and continues to shorten more and more the more I practice what I'm going to share with you. So here's the biggest realization, the turning moment, the moment when everything started shifting. And I want you to take this really to heart because it's deeply important. We want to manifest from the possibility, not the experience. Let me repeat that for you. We want to manifest whatever we are manifesting, whatever we are moving towards from the possibility of it and not from what we've been living and what we've been experiencing so far. Because our desire obviously does not live into our experience, it lives in the possibility. So the only way to actually manifest something that does not exist yet here in this reality is to elevate ourselves into the possibility. So we manifest from the possibility, not the experience. And I want you to put this somewhere in front of your eyes, write it down, place it somewhere where you can see it throughout the day, because it is the foundation for everything we will be upgrading around your manifestation. But there is another part of it. But here's the big question. How do we stay in the possibility when our tendency is to get sucked back into our current reality, when something happens and we are being brought down to earth, when all we can see with our eyes is evidence that what we want is not working and we are so far away from what we actually want? What do we do then in order to keep ourselves in the frequency of possibility and create from that state and not a disempowered state? And this is what I'm gonna shift for you, and you will be shifting for yourself from now on with this practical work that I'm gonna share with you. So imagine this. Imagine that here we have the possibility, right? You can see it. So this is the quantum, right? The higher place of manifestation. And then something stays between us and that higher realm of manifestation, which is the limiting beliefs. The limiting beliefs that are bringing us back into this reality, are bringing us into a state of being disempowered, a limited state. And what we create from this limited state, disempowered state, can only be more of a disempowered reality. But sometimes, even if we know all this theory, it's really, really hard to break through that ceiling, through that line that you saw there, which is the ceiling of the limiting beliefs, because we don't know what we don't know, and it's sometimes very hard to see our own selves. So I want to give you the first ingredient in upgrading and forever shifting all your manifestations, and that is self-awareness. Understanding exactly where is the level we are operating from at all times, so that we can dial up that volume and bring ourselves back into possibility. So the way we do that is by becoming aware of the distortions, becoming aware of the limiting beliefs. And I will give you the simplest, craziest exercise that can change everything. I want you to simply take your journal and I want you to write simply a description of your reality. That by itself can do it, but I will be giving you a supporting journal prompt that will be helping you. So write down the reason I don't have what I want in my business, in my life, is because, and write down all the reasons that are coming up. Because I'm not creative enough, because I'm not young enough, because I'm not funny enough, because I'm not, I don't know, whatever is coming up for you. I don't have enough time. I don't have a quiet house. Everything that is coming up, I want you to start to let yourself brain dump, to let yourself let everything that wants to come up to be acknowledged. Write it down, because this is the list of your distortions. These are the limiting beliefs that are running the show from the background. But now you know them. And as you know them, you can start working with them. You can start shifting them. You can start pivoting them. You can start creating new, more empowering beliefs that actually help you and help you come back to possibility. So the second step is ask yourself what possibility would look like right now. What high unlimited possibility would look like right now. And you can run also all those programs, all those limiting beliefs through this question. Like, if I believe anything was possible, what would I believe about not having enough time? Well, probably I would believe that I have more than enough time to create what I want, the way I want it, inside the life that I have right now. If I believe that my program is not working, my marketing is not working, what would possibility look like around that? And probably possibility would look like I am becoming brilliant at marketing. I'm becoming such a genius at communicating my message, and new people are finding my message every day, are joining my programs, and are getting the most amazing results. And then they are recommending me to their friends and the friends of their friends, and my business is snowballing. You got the idea. So what does possibility look like? We want to first have the self-awareness, understand where we are limiting ourselves, and then start pivoting up. Because from a disempowered state, we can only create a disempowered reality. And that happens when we are defaulting on patterns that we are not aware of, when we are just running automatically through life. And sometimes it feels like I'm doing everything. I am working so much. I'm working so many hours. I am doing the website. I'm doing the sales pages. I'm doing the posting every day, multiple times per day, but things are not working because the energy we are creating from is everything and will be driving everything we do and the way it lands and the kind of reality that we are creating for ourselves next. So everything you have in your life right now, it's a accumulation of all the beliefs that you subscribe to and you've been living based upon until now. Everything you have around you is a reflection of those beliefs. And in order to get out of looping reality and start creating next and next realities, we have to be aware of those beliefs. We have to be aware of what is actually running the show, what is the software that is running the program, the experience. So these 2 steps will be offering you that. You will have so much awareness when you get courageous enough in order to look under the hood and see, what do I actually tell myself around why I don't get what I want? What are the judgments I make about myself? What are the judgments I make about how reality works for me? What are the judgments I make around what is possible for me right now? And when you have that list, when you have that awareness, that is pure gold. And I want to emphasize that. It's like underlining it, because many times we look at our limitations and we feel bad, we are beating ourselves up. Don't do that, please. You have gold in your hands right now, because this awareness will be helping you shift, will be helping you understand where to make the adjustments in order to bring yourself back into possibility. And possibility is the place from where you want to create, is the place to where you want to return again and again throughout the day. And the way you will be doing it from now on is catching when old programs try to run the show, and instead of that, you go back to asking yourself, what would possibility look like right now? Well, possibility might look like I can receive a new private client in the next hour. Like, honestly, I did that exercise for myself, and I was amazed. Like, literally, this is one of the stories that I share many times with my clients. I wrote down, one day I will receive a new client in the next hour. It's a private client, paid in full client. And a few minutes after that, someone messaged me on Facebook and asked me if I was available for a conversation because they were looking for a mentor. And it was a person I never met. I had never seen in my business, in my reality until that point. And that person proved to be an amazing client. She paid in full and she created absolutely mind-blowing transformation and results. But everything started with me opening up to possibility. And it was in a moment of frustration, because I was after someone not showing up for a exploratory call. It was a moment, a turning point, where I could either buy into, oh my God, this is not working. People are not even showing up. What am I even doing? This is so frustrating. I could have bought into that, which I actually did for a few moments. But then it's important to catch ourselves and pivot into, but what is possible right now? What would possibility look like right now? And in that moment, the answer for myself was, possibility is that I get to have one new private client in the next hour. For you, possibility might mean I get invited today to speak on one of the biggest stages. New sales are coming in the next hours. 2 new soul-aligned clients are joining my mastermind. I'm receiving the news I've been waiting for, and it's even better than I expected. I get to meet the person that will be helping me open unbelievable opportunities. Whatever it is that comes up for you, play in the field of those possibilities, because now you not only have the understanding of how important it is to use and play inside the frequency of possibility, but you also have the tool to bring yourself there every time you choose so. So I can't wait to hear how you will be using this process. It will change your business, your life, the way you feel about yourself also, which in itself, it's an immense gain. So thank you so much for watching this. If you want to elevate even more your manifestation, I'm inviting you to watch this video about the biggest manifestation hack, the biggest manifestation secret. these two things, this one, the video today, and this one that I am recommending you, are all you need in order to skyrocket your creations. Happy manifesting. See you in the next video.